Hello, welcome to Balanced Hormone Health. We are looking forward to partnering with you in your hormone balance or weight loss journey. This series of videos will walk you through the weight loss products we can provide and the process for acquiring them. If you have already completed your telemedicine consultation with myself or one of our other providers, this will be a review of that discussion. If you are exploring the GLP-1 products as options for your personal weight loss goals and are seeking more information for such, we are confident you will find the answers to the most commonly asked questions here. What is a GLP-1? A GLP-1 is a receptor. A receptor receives a signal and an action results. The GLP-1 receptor's message is, I'm full. This results in appetite suppression, craving management, and a slowing of the gastric motility, which means your food stays in your stomach longer and passes through your gastric system more slowly. This results in delayed gastric emptying, so you feel fuller faster and you stay feeling full longer. This can also result in a slowing of bowel movements or elimination of foods ingested. How does a GLP-1 medication help? Again, GLP-1's action message is an appetite suppression and craving management. It also delays gastric emptying, which makes you feel full faster and stay full for longer periods of time. The action listed here to help lower the blood sugar, the purpose for which diabetic patients are taking the medicine, occurs weeks to months after usage and at higher doses. 95% of dieters experience the sustained desired effect, appetite suppression and craving management, at the lower doses or those used within the first few months of treatment. Balanced Hormone Health offers two medications for weight loss, semaglutide and tirzepatide. What's the difference, you may ask? Semaglutide acts on the GLP-1 receptor, resulting in appetite suppression, craving management, and delayed gastric emptying, and tirzepatide acts on two receptors, the GLP-1 and the GIP receptor. The action at both of these receptors is the same: appetite suppression, craving management, and delayed gastric emptying. The semaglutide affects the response at one receptor, and tirzepatide affects the response at two receptors. Some people report a better individualized response with one medication over the other, but largely they are both very effective at appetite suppression and craving management, and weight loss is recognized at the rate of 1 to 2 pounds a week with either med and following an individualized weight loss program. It is quite amazing how quiet your mind can become while utilizing this medication. People describe food noise, or those persistent thoughts that keep turning toward our next bite. They're curiously quieted. It's a powerful effect. You're able to stop and think before acting on the behavior. All in all, it's a behavior modification med, and it's thrilling to feel it in action. You have the wherewithal to stop and ask yourself, am I hungry? Is that what I'm really feeling? What do I need? What is my next activity? What kind of fuel will I need for that? It's a powerful state, that of being able to stop, consider, and then make a better decision. It helps create an environment where you can learn how to change your behavior for your benefit. It's like a lifestyle partner. Are GLP-1 medications safe? It seems there are two questions here. Is the GLP-1 medication safe? And then, is the GLP-1 medication from the compounding pharmacy safe? The answer is yes. The GLP-1 medication has proven to be safe when taken as prescribed and with attention to how the medication is working within your individual body. These medications are created at the compounding pharmacy. They are compounded by licensed pharmacists with the same level of education and dedication that you see in any of your professional pharmacy settings. What are the possible side effects? And those are listed in the slide there, so you can review those. But you should not feel poorly when taking the medication. If you do, ask yourself, is this something I've induced with my food choice or the amount of food I've taken? Or is this the result of the dose that I'm taking? The medication dose should suppress your appetite and help you manage your cravings, without feeling ill. If the dose is too high, you may experience food aversion, like nothing sounds good, or anorexia, you have zero appetite. It becomes difficult to lose weight when you're not taking in adequate amounts of nutrition for basic bodily functions. Eat to lose is the message. For example, you were taking a dose, let's say 20 units, and you were starting to experience breakthrough food cravings in the evening. You increased your dose to the next prescribed level, 40 units, and you awakened this morning feeling overfull. The morning smells of coffee or whatever is your usual smell or taste doesn't smell right or doesn't sound good. You feel as if you may be coming down with something. You feel excessively tired or with a generalized feeling of malaise. Your dose could be too high. Consider 30 units at your next injection. 20 wasn't enough. 40 is too much. Perhaps 30 will be the perfect dose for you for the next phase of your weight loss journey. The other thing to ask yourself is, what did I eat? Did I eat too much? Did I eat too fast? Did I eat the wrong thing? Did I eat too late at night? We know the action of this medication is to move food slowly through your system. If you're not paying close attention to your body's signals and your behaviors, you may overeat, resulting in that overfull feeling that will now last for hours instead of the usual 1 to 2 hours after eating a meal. It's that Thanksgiving Day fullness that lasts for hours and may be present after even a very small meal. So pay attention to your body's signals. If symptoms are present and you are not able to relieve your symptoms by known past successful intervention, seek emergency treatment as needed. It's also important to remember when you change your dietary plan, the GI system usually adjusts after 2 weeks, but can go through a period of rebellion. Whether you're following the American Diabetic Association diet, a low salt diet, a gallbladder diet, a low fat diet, there can be some GI distress that accompanies a sudden dietary shift. It usually autocorrects after a couple of weeks, but take care to recognize foods that may be irritating to your system. How to deal with and avoid side effects or adverse effects. The details on this slide are very self explanatory. Don't eat too fast, don't eat too much, don't eat the wrong thing, and don't eat too late at night. Again, this is your weight loss journey. This is the dose that is specific to you for appetite suppression and craving management. And this is your weight loss plan. What works for you? If you're prone to constipation before going on a weight loss or a dietary changes journey, you'll likely experience constipation now. How do you usually deal with that? Do you use soluble fiber, completely dissolvable in beverages, tasteless, an excellent source? Or would you rather turn to a food source? An apple is an excellent source, providing water, fiber, and vitamins. Plus, the very act of chewing helps promote peristalsis or gastric movement. So the chewing motion can help if you're experiencing constipation. How long will it take for me to lose weight? The usual weight loss average is 1 to 2 pounds per week with the GLP-1 medication assist. I encourage our dieters to eat a whole foods diet and avoid processed foods during the weight loss phase. Processed foods seem to result in water retention, and a sudden increase in 2 to 3 pounds on the scale after a meal can be discouraging. Of course, we haven't gained 3 pounds of body fat after ingesting processed foods, but it can be discouraging to step on the scale and see that swing, and it can be hard to identify what caused it if you're not paying close attention to your intake. So stick to what grows from the earth, stick to what had a mother. Avoid processed foods or those created by man, and watch your weight steadily come off. After you've completed your telemedicine appointment, you will receive an email within 24 hours with a payment link. You will select your payment method and then be directed to the ordering options available to you in your state. After you've made your selection, allow 4 to 10 business days for the pharmacy to process your order. You will then receive an email or text message from the carrier, either UPS or FedEx, with a tracking number and a window of delivery time. The medication will be delivered to the address you provided in an insulated envelope with cool packs. It is your job to then unpackage the medication and get it into the refrigerator for vial longevity. Your envelope will also contain alcohol prep swabs, syringes for injection, and a medication insert from the pharmacy.